got these packs from Xomzema. These are quarter rear panel bags, basically for a better term. It's a very cool alternative to people who don't want to necessarily put up the Molle panels. This is the first time I've seen something like this. Uh, and now that I got them, these are really nice. I mean, they're pretty decently thick. That's probably about almost 6 inches thick. And you rest them up in the A pillars, and you strap them around the, I shouldn't say A pillars, but the roll bars, for lack of a better term, in the back, and then you snug them up. There's latches, several split places to help snug them up in that window. And you have a pretty deep area. You also get a free American flag patch, which is pretty cool. I'm trying to do this one-handed, so bear with me. And then you got tons of space in here. You probably can't see it real good. So, it does come with a shoulder strap. If you want to take this off, you can carry it with these handles. But otherwise, there we go. Put the zipper farther down, I'll be able to see better. These things have a zipper, so it's pretty spacious in there. Put a lot of stuff in there, as far as like tow ropes, jumper cables, anything you imagine. If you have your top off, here's another cool feature. It's over here on the back side. Guess what? There's a zipper over here. So you can enter this. Sorry, I had to enter this 2 ways, which is cool. So if you have a top off, it's almost like having a dual entry point. Of course, you put this up. You have some straps here if you want to put like a tripod. I don't know if I trust a fire extinguisher there or not. But you have these little slots here. You can put some tools down there. Little slots there. And here's some open baggage down here as well. So you can put other things, tools, etc. down there. And here's a little front pocket. It's almost like a backpack for your Bronco. No, I didn't plan that. That's just what I came up with off the top of my head. Yeah, we're going to try to wing this. So we're going to put this in here. It's empty right now, which I would recommend. So that way you don't have to worry about trying to lift something up as you're putting it in here. Maybe go ahead and do this first side first. Tripod. Just put it in here. Alright, so we want to unload some stuff in here on this, right? So you can do multiple things. Since we're going to have two of them, I put my tripod here. Get this thing good and tight. Get this thing sliding around in there. Same thing over here.
getting tight on there. See, this thing ain't going anywhere. You know, now this thing's over here, they'll funnel up as you put more stuff in it and weight it down. But like, for example, let's say if we want to do recovery gear on this side, here's this big old kinetic rope. You stuff in here, as well as a couple of soft shackles. Try to pull that up a little bit better. There we go. Tighten it up a little bit. This is awesome. Yeah, I have no doubt whatsoever that I'll make good use out of this. All right, we got the passenger side up too. So what I'm gonna throw over there? Some tractor cables. Hadn't had to use these just yet, but you never know, right? So we'll throw these bad boys in here. Get in there nicely. Here's a bag I keep a bunch of bungee cords and such. Looks like a good place for them as well. So dump those in there as well. Little nylon cord thing I bought a while back. Probably never really used, but it's a good place to put it, right? The winch cable for my winch. Toss it in here as well. As you can see, this is taking up a lot of stuff. This isn't full, by the way. I can still put a lot of stuff in. Puts in a lot of stuff you can put in here. Saves up more room for my drawer. All right, so they're both up. As you guys can see, we got things sitting pretty nice. So the passenger side here, sorry for the sunlight. Honestly, the speakers aren't that much in the way. You can get in and out of that, like I showed you before, pretty easily with the speakers there. So I definitely think that's not an issue. With your factory speakers, even be less of an issue. So yeah, you know, and if you only wanted to use one of these part of the time, so you could have a clear sight out of your quarter window, you can most certainly do that as well. You know, like I said, we stuffed this thing full of recovery gear. Got a trusty tripod here, so when we do video shoots. Best thing about it is this drawer system right here just got a lot emptier, I should say. See all this space in here? That was all recovery ropes and everything else. So guess what that means? It means we can put more stuff back here now. So helps free up a lot of space, much needed space. It's pretty cramped old Bronco. But yeah, definitely something I would highly recommend you guys check it out. I think it's a heck of a lot cheaper and a lot more reasonable than a quote dedicated Molle panel. And the best thing is, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. Boom, boom, boom. Guess what? You pull it right out. Take it with you. Put it inside the house if you ain't doing anything off-road like. Just want some extra space back here. And it's very minimally invasive. So when the Witten's back here, he should have plenty of room still to move around and chill out while his daddy's riding across these rough roads. Another quick shot with the seats back up. As you can see, fits in there pretty snugly like a glove, man. Yeah, very, very much love these. All right, here's a view from the front looking back. As you can see, very minimal. They're not covering your blind spot areas that much. I mean, not that I use those windows for that anyway, but you don't also have a huge intrusion of your rear view spot either. So your view out the back is not obstructed hardly at all.